What's up, everybody? It's Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations, love, and for purchasing and scheduling readings with me. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you would like a private reading or Reiki session, my information is in the description box below. If you would like to know more about me, all of it's down there below each video. Now let's go ahead and get into a Scorpio reading. Let's see what comes out here for my Scorpio. So let's go ahead and jump over to the reading screen, shall we? These are Sun, Moon, Rising, 7th House, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. Just remember, cross watchers, I do not cater to cross watchers, so the energy may be a little bit more intense for you. And as always, you may not resonate, and that's okay. Just watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, 7th House, and Venus signs. Don't force a reading to fit. If it doesn't feel right to you, or if it doesn't fit your messages, what's going on for you in your life or situation or your relationship, don't make it fit, okay? Maybe next time. Always know that we're on a journey different from each other. So what may happen for me or for another person may not happen for you for another week or two, or you may have already gone through it and others are going through it in a month or two. So my readings usually go out about 3 months. So you may find that you've already dealt with this situation, you may be going through it, or it may be a predictive, okay? Scorpios, what's your energy currently? What's going on for you? Okay, Scorpio, some of you may have had an ending to a long-term relationship due to a third party. This was a pretty abrupt ending, okay? Could have been an abrupt ending. Could have happened all of a sudden. Third party can sometimes simply be job, other people, other situations, you know. It doesn't always have to be another person that's a third party, okay? What you're telling me here is some of you have, maybe you ended a long-term relationship, you may have been living with them, you may have moved out, you could have ended a long-term job as well. But this is final on a long-term situation here. Okay, if we're talking about love, yes, there could have been a third party situation. Maybe you had 2 or 3 jobs and you had to end another one because you couldn't keep it going. If it's love relationship, perhaps this is a marriage that came to an end or a long-term situation that just did not work out. Okay, the energy here is basically you come to terms with, or you figured out that, or you're in the process of figuring out that there's no joy left here in this situation. Okay, there's a lack of joy in this situation. Let's see what your challenge might be over the next 3 months. Coming to terms with making something right. Okay, clearing the air, so to say, wiping the slate clean. This can also be no longer keeping yourself in a delusion, okay? Taking the mask off. If you've lost a job, or if you've ended a long-term relationship, or you quit a job, or you moved out of a place where you were living for quite a while, these are very big stressors in our lives. So over the next 3 months, taking that mask off and seeing something for what it truly is, whether that's what you've done in the situation, what someone else has done, or just the situation in general, okay? That's going to be the challenge. What happened in your recent past? I could see what's... Okay, could have been dealing with a cancer. There was definitely lack of communication in regards to what you're telling me here is in the recent past, you're telling me that there was lack of communication with or cutting off of a situation that where you didn't know the full truth. You didn't have full clarity on something, so something came to an end. Maybe there was a lack of communication between the two of you. We can see that you're not working well together. Okay, if this is a teamwork situation, if this is employment or relationship. There was a lack of teamwork, not cooperating here. There was no cooperation. So some of you failed to see this, or it ended because of something that was hidden. Some secrets were hidden, or just an illusion. Okay. You could have had fears of commitment. I see that there was a potential commitment here. You could have been in something long term, but it looks like some of you had fears. You could have had fears in regards to the long term. Like, where is this headed from here? Some of you, again, you may have had more than one option, more than one choice, because you're at a crossroads here. We'll get into that in just a second. What are you dealing with currently? This is your challenge. We'll deal with that in just a sec. What are you telling me, Scorpios? Currently, you got a lot going on. So some of you are just in the process of trying to find your way in the dark, basically. Okay? This could have been a marriage, spouse involved. This could have been dealing with, family situations. There was lack of growth here. There was lack of communication. What you're telling me here is there's lack of communication. There's lack of growth. There's stunted growth in regards to something for you. Whatever this is for you, excuse me, again, there's no growth in it. So if you're in the process of trying to build your finances, stabilize yourself, get on your own solid, secure grounding here in the 3D in regards to a relationship or money, there's no growth. There's lack of abundance or lack of potential growth here. And that could be why something has come to an end, because there was no nurturing here. There was nothing to nurture here. There was lack of teamwork. There was lack of effort. In regards to what you're doing, is you're telling me that you're following your intuition. You're letting your intuition guide. You've kind of folded within yourself, and you're just kind of going quiet to figure out your next best steps. That is potentially what is going on over here, and it's kind of moving into the current energy. So in the recent past, you were at this crossroads. Here you're again telling me, I'm at least trying to listen to my intuition. I may not know everything. Maybe I don't know what to do. I don't know my next steps, but I'm trying to go where the universe is guiding me, or where my intuition is guiding me to go. So you're having the faith that things will change, but you're also unaware. You got the blinders on, and you're unsure of where to go from here. Okay, that's this mask. So this being your challenge is taking those blinders off and seeing something for what it truly is. And I see that you're in the process of moving forward in this. Okay. This could be simply you realizing that there's no movement, no potential, no growth. There's no harmony. There's no happiness. There's no joy. There's no teamwork in whatever long-term situation this is. Even like advancement opportunities in a job. So you're taking your chances here, basically. In the near future, I see that you're going to be taking control. Okay. You're going to be taking control, and you're going to be taking those blinders off, basically, and you're going to be going after something pretty intensely here. You're definitely wanting to manifest, and you're wanting to start something new. So you have an opportunity for something new. This could be a management position. This could be taking on another role. This could be dating many people, getting out in the dating field again, or dating pool again, whatever, just dipping your toes into that. We'll go into it in just a sec. So let's look at why this is a crossroads here for you in the recent past. Could have been dealing with a Cancer. We have Cancer on this real strong. Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, very strong. Virgo and Gemini on this really strong. If that has anything to do with it. Again, some of you, it was whether or not to move forward in love. We have the Cancer card here was whether or not I need to travel, whether or not I need to move, whether I need to make a shift and do something or move forward in love. Okay, so whatever this long-term situation is that's coming to an end for you, it's over, it's done. Whether or not you made that determination or whether or not somebody else made that determination, I don't know. What I'm seeing here is you're just like, do I move? Do I move forward in this? Which way do I go? Which direction do I choose? So again, you're telling me, I don't know at all. I don't know which way I'm headed. But there's no growth here. So you're in the process right now, currently, in making a decision, and you're going within to do that, or you're allowing your intuition to guide you here. You could possibly be, setting your intentions, saying your prayers. Okay. You are definitely lacking motivation in regards to something. You're telling me that you're lacking motivation, or you're unsure of, you're hesitant on making a move. I don't know what this move is for you. Okay. You're telling me in the current energy that you're basically lacking motivation, okay, to start something new. This is, you don't trust yourself, or you don't trust yourself to move forward, or you're not wanting to move forward. You're hesitant to offer something or to accept an offer. So this could be a new job. This could be new, a new relationship. You're hesitating in regards to moving forward. Some of you, this long-term position or this long-term job, if that is such, is that it required you to move or required you to travel. And perhaps that is something you're not really willing to do right now. So you may have to pass up this opportunity. Again, this long-term situation, if it is a relationship, same thing. Maybe there is some action that you need to take. You want to be victorious in it. At the same time, you're hesitating to make a move on it. Therefore, you may end up losing this opportunity. Okay? Yeah, so I feel like the majority of you are considering walking away from this opportunity because there's lack of clarity or lack of communication, or it's just you're confused. You're telling me very much that you don't have enough information. Something is hidden. You're trying to gain this information. Again, something is hidden. There's no movement. There's a lot of inactivity and stillness here. And I feel like the majority of you you're up in your head quite a bit in regards to this. So that's why this is your challenge as far as seeing the Seven of Swords in reverse. As your challenge, you're basically telling me that you need to become aware of something, whether it is your own thoughts in regards to this situation or these situations. Sometimes we need to take the blinders off. We have enough information. The information and the clarity is there if you take the blinders off and you see something clearly. You're not seeing something clearly, which is basically keeping you stuck. Although I feel like you have the information you need. You just need to, some of us like to some of us like to see things the way that we want to see them instead of how they truly are. And I think it's coming to terms with how something really is that you need to, face the facts, see it clearly. Okay. So I see some of you may be going through some financial issues. Some of you, this may be in regards to moving. You may be buying a home or moving out of state or into more of a country setting, wooded setting, away from a city environment. Some of you, it's in regards to getting into a new relationship. And I feel like you have gone through this really big ending. I don't see any cards of healing out here. And perhaps that may be what's needed. But we'll get into that in just a second. Because right now, you're hesitating on taking an opportunity. Whether that be in a relationship or moving or buying a home or where to move to. You're wanting to do it, but you're hesitating at the same time. So you're caught. You're at a crossroads. You're trying to make a decision. So you're stuck in your head. In the near future, again, you have something that is really coming up. You have a decision to make. You're really guarded against this new beginning. And I feel like it's really important for you to let your guard down or to make a final decision. Okay? You have many opportunities or many options for a new beginning, whether that in love or in employment or places to live, whatever that means for you in whatever regards that is. And what I'm seeing here is you could potentially turn this down or these new opportunities down because you're in this energy of hesitation. You're stuck in your head. You're not seeing something clearly. So some of you may just be cold and detached and unwilling to make a decision or make a rash decision, irrational decision, because you're failing to see something clearly. So what you're telling me here is you have opportunities. You have opportunities for new relationships, new jobs, soulmate connections, past life soulmate connections, or possibly returns to previous connections. But you're going to, in this energy in the near future, you're basically going to turn them down. Some of you could be holding a grudge, in all honesty. Some of you could be holding on to a past person. Energetically speaking, you could be holding on to a past person that, yes, you have unconditional love for. Yes, there was love in that connection, but some of you could be holding a grudge or holding on to the energy of that person and not allowing yourself to accept new offers moving forward because you're still in the energy of holding on to that previous relationship. Because again, to clarify, this King of Swords in reverse, which is, this is really cold, really detached, saying things that are very, very cruel or callous, not giving people a chance, not warming up to people whatsoever at all. Here, you're telling me that you're not ready to open up your heart to anyone. You're still healing from a heartbreak. I feel like this is energy of the past. And until you can be happy within yourself, you're going to continue to block your blessings. Some of you, it may just be that you're still doing some healing or you need to do healing. That's why I said I didn't see any, even though this is a major ending here, major, like tower moment, death card, endings, severing ties, and just like, where do I go from here in the recent past to all of this confusion in the current energy. And now, now it's starting to show me, you're starting to show me, Scorpio, that in this energy, in the near future, even though you are manifesting new things and a lot of opportunities in all kinds of areas, you are carrying a heartbreak from the past that's not allowing you to open up to new love. And some of you are holding on to the energy or the love of somebody from the past. Some of you, this is a grudge or anger towards or resentment towards someone from the past, and it's not allowing you to, or you're turning down opportunities new opportunities that are coming in for you. And this is what your challenge is, to see that this is something that is making you very unhappy. And as long as you are in a negative nine of cups, no, apparently this was a very strong or long-term situation, something that you thought was going to go the distance, something that you had a really intense bond or connection to. You may not be able to find that in another person right away. It doesn't mean that you won't find it eventually, but until you are happy within yourself, you're going to continue to call in people and situations that aren't on your level or that aren't exactly what you're desiring. Even though you are manifesting, it's just not looking like it's something you really desire. But again, your challenge is becoming aware of what you're doing. You're operating or manifesting from a place of heartache and pain. You're still carrying this with you into the future. You're not showing me any signs of healing. So what I'm going to tell you is, for the majority of you, you're basically non-committal. Some of you might be feeling very non-committal, like you're not wanting to commit to anyone because of what it is you've just recently gone through, what it is you're going through now, or what it is you might be going through very soon. I don't know what this ending is or when this happened, but it's big. And if you fail to see that you're carrying this heartache into the future, you're going to continue to manifest this kind of stuff. I don't want that for you, of course. And that is why your challenge is that you need to see what you're doing. You're basically telling me here that you don't want anything stable or secure. You're not ready to commit. Okay, you're healing from a heartbreak. It's going to take you some time. But what you really need to be aware of is that in that energy, you're calling in codependent energies, people who are codependent, or you're operating from a place of codependence where you're wanting people to satisfy your happiness. You're wanting people to fulfill your cups because you're very unhappy here. You're very dissatisfied. And some of you, the mask or the truth that you need to see here, the challenge is that you are holding on to a past person, or you're holding a grudge against somebody from the past. So until you can deal with that, you're going to continue to manifest relationships that are non-committal, that are codependent, other people who are heartbroken, and that are not on the level of stability in which you would desire. And that's going to, I feel like you're very bitter and resentful about this ending, about this not working out the way that you planned. It happens to the best of us. So if in the current energy you are wondering whether or not you should start something new, a new relationship, I would suggest that you get control of whatever is causing this resentment, or whoever this is that you have resentment towards, and do some personal healing here on a heart level so that you can move forward beautifully into the future, manifesting better opportunities that are what you desire when you're ready. Them's the words, them's the messages. I'm Feather. If you would like a private reading with me, all of my information is in the description below the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and leave me an amazing comment if you feel like you resonated. I would love to hear it. Namaste.